Welcome everyone to the location and fight guide for Gorecrusher the Behemoth. The boss roams around in the cursed forest and also sometimes stays inside the lair of the Behemoth as shown on the map with the blue marking. For this boss fight I used the Sanguine Sword, Amulet of the Blade Master, Shroud of the Forest and the Grim Knight armor set. I also used the Blood Rage, Power Surge, Veil of Chaos and Crimson Beam abilities. This is a really hard hitting boss. I would recommend bringing a few Blood Rose potions just in case if you need some extra healing. Keep in mind however that if you take damage, the potion will be cancelled. This boss has 8 main key points. The boss will try to charge you and will try to hit you with his horns. When hit, you will receive a large amount of damage. The boss will then throw you behind him and you will get stunned for about 2 seconds upon landing. When in melee range, it is really hard to avoid this ability, but when you are in range, try to sidestep this charge. Keep in mind that this boss sometimes performs his ability multiple times in a row. The boss will slam the ground, creating 7 lanes of ground circles that will explode outward after a few seconds. When hit by the slam, you will receive a very large amount of damage and get knocked back. When hit by the circles, each circle will deal a large amount of damage and slow you for about 2 seconds. Try to move away from these circles. When the boss has a bluish glow around him, the boss will try to slam you 3 times in a row. When hit, each slam will deal a decent amount of damage and stun you for about 2 seconds. Try to use your dash ability to get away from the boss to avoid this damage. There is also another ability where the boss will try to hit you 3 times in a row. This time he will try to hit you twice with a sideways hit and then will try to punch you. When hit by the first 2 strikes, you will receive a large amount of damage. When hit by the punch, you will receive a large amount of damage and also get knocked back. Try to sidestep or use your dash ability to avoid this damage. The boss will sometimes also leap into the air. When the boss lands and you're underneath the boss, you will receive a very large amount of damage. Try to move or use your dash ability to get away from the red circle to avoid this damage. The boss will also put you in an illusion realm. When inside of this realm, ads will spawn. The number of ads summoned depends on the number of players attacking the boss at once. I would recommend killing these ads as soon as you can, as during this phase the boss is immune to all damage. And having the ads up together with the boss could easily lead to your death. Consider using your ultimate ability to kill these ads if needed. When the boss has an illusion glow around him, the boss will summon a lot of illusion orbs. When hit, each orb will deal a large amount of damage. Try to stay away from these orbs. The boss will also summon an illusion copy of himself, which will perform the same abilities as the boss. However, this copy will have less health than the boss. I recommend killing this illusion if needed. During this video, I was scouting both the boss and the illusion until my ultimate ability was ready again, to make sure that I would not receive an extreme amount of damage while fighting both the boss and the illusion at the same time. After killing this boss, you will gain a tier 2 illusion spell point that you can spend on a tier 2 illusion ability of your choosing in the illusion ability tab. You can now also craft bed leather at the advanced tannery. And finally, you can now also craft the bed leather bag at the leather working station, which will give you 18 inventory slots, allowing you to carry up to 500 silver coins without getting the silver sickness debuff, giving you 42 extra health, allowing you to gain 10% more resources, and also giving you 25 sun resistance rating. 25 sun resistance rating allows you to endure the sun for 37.5% longer than you normally would be able to. I hope you enjoyed this guide, and if you want to see some live content or have any questions about the game, you can always come and visit me at twitch.tv/Chiraku. Thank you again very much for watching, and I see you all next time.